I don't like this.
I do!
Look at all the asphodels.
Look at all the open space. That's what freaks me out.
Hey, Gehrman. Are you here to tell me what you said in your sleep? Can we talk, man?
Good hunter, you've done well. The night is near its end. Now, I will show you mercy. You will die, forget the dream, and awake under the morning sun. You will be freed from this terrible hunter's dream. Dear, oh dear, what was it? The hunt, the blood, or the horrible dream? Oh, it doesn't matter. It always comes down to the hunter's helper to clean up after these sorts of messes. Tonight, Gehrman joins the hunt.
The first hunter.
Yep.
So, I kind of accidentally had this spoiled for me when I was... This is why I don't look at Dark Souls sound or the game soundtracks. Ow.
Ow.
Because, yeah, I was looking around for, like, Father Gascoigne's thing, and I saw Gehrman the First Hunter. I'm like, oh, I just hope that's his theme. And, yeah, I mean, like, I didn't think it'd be like this. I thought, like, I was very confused about why he was a boss, if he was, or if there was something else that was going on in his name. Like, just a theme named after him.
Yeah.
This theme breaks my heart. Knowing what I know.
Breaks his, too.
Son of a bitch! I just, oh my god. Knowing what I know was just...
Will we learn it?
What?
I mean, you're doing remarkably well.
Will we learn it?
Once he's all done? Yes.
Once he gets deaded.
I will shower you all with knowledge.
Oh!
Damn.
I didn't know those could break. Good to know.
Ow.
Ow.
I'm reminded vaguely of Father Gascoigne at the moment.
This is the fight I was doing when you tried to talk to me, and I was like, endgame!
Oh.
I was so sad.
I am the view.
Moonshine down.
Kind of.
Oh, shit.
I'm getting a little teary-eyed, I'm not gonna lie.
What? Well, I'm glad that worked out.
So he is...
I didn't want to relive this.
Ow.
Doesn't do much damage.
Yeah, fortunately, since he's using a blunderbuss, it doesn't do quite as much damage as it would otherwise.
Okay. Comes in the part of music.
Not a good choice.
Oh. That was... Ooh, pretty.
He
He's
also shines sparks.
Gotta go fast!
Gotta go fast!
He's like, see ya.
Damn.
I'm getting chili dogs.
What?
I'm gonna go take a shit.
God!
Nice
Okay,
suit.
that lightens the mood a little bit. Oh.
Fortunately, I do know that the Chalice dungeons and stuff don't scale up with difficulty like everything else does.
In New Game Plus?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
they're at a fixed difficulty. So, I mean, like, Depth 5 is naturally the most difficult. It would kind of
Yeah.
suck if that was the case.
Oh, you'd be dead. A lot. Ooh. Unfort. Oh, wow. What a nice job.
I've been wanting to do that all game. You have no idea. Not to him.
What, visceral him?
Oh my god!
No, no. Not like that. I meant like follow up a combo with a visceral attack like that, just in that succession.
You could have visceraled and probably comboed him and tried to visceral him again.
Yeah, the problem is when he gets up like that.
Yeah.
So, again, I have to wonder, was Gehrman always this,
Tall.
well, not that much, but...
Details!
But, like, was he always able to walk, or is this, like, something to do with the moon and the fact that the hunt's almost over? Has he gotten stronger as the night has gone on? What the hell just happened? Like, everything's
He's, like, countering your bullets. Like, he's deflecting your bullets back at you, it seems like.
That could be.
Also, you're about to go into phase 2, is my guess.
Ow.
Probably.
That actually didn't hit him. Yeah, he's deflecting bullets at you.
No, he shot his own blunderbuss at me.
Ooh, nice Sue! Alright, you're definitely going into phase 2.
Gehrman, I'm sorry. I know that based on what you were saying.
He just wants to die?
Yeah, do you remember that when he was
Yeah.
asking to be released?
Ow. I mean, you're giving him his wish?
Yeah, it's just like I didn't want to kill him if, you know, unless he said it. Like, unless he was lucid enough to say it.
What if you killed him before this?
You know, I've never actually thought about trying it.
My guess is it'd be a different ending that wouldn't be as satisfying.
I mean, I've seen videos that are simply titled Why Bloodborne's happiest ending is also its most depressing.
Third phase question mark?
I mean, I haven't looked at those videos, but,
Wait, no, he glowed like this the first time.
yeah.
You must have gone straight from first to third phase last time. Bro.
Ah!
That face.
Oh, it's alright. After all, as Eileen said, a hunter must hunt.
He's dead.
Oh, sweet! Interesting. So, I knew that this was a thing because of the soundtrack again.
You do a lot of damage to it. It's
Yeah.
These are more theatrical fights.
But, yeah, this reminds me vaguely of Nyarlathotep just based on the appearance.
Yeah, when you mentioned that, I was like, oh shit.
And, I've seen things that people have said where it's like, Paleblood isn't Paleblood at all. Do you remember the note we found in the lecture hall that said, like, Lawrence and the School of Mensis worked toilessly to summon the nameless moon presence, followed by Paleblood?
Yeah.
Well, in that, Paleblood specifically... Holy shit.
Go on.
Additionally, in the Unseen Village, there was a note that said, "Behold, a Paleblood sky." And that only really makes sense once the blood moon's out. Oh. Hello! Why couldn't I visceral? I heard the sound.
I don't know.
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
It would have been impressive, though.
Yeah, I mean, my point is it's not exactly a struggle.
True.
It's not meant to be.
But that's the other thing, is that, you know, there's a note in the workshop that says, "Seek Paleblood to transcend the hunt." Oh shit, it hit me with Numbing Mist.
Oh, you can't heal?
Not right now.
I didn't know it did that. I killed it before it did that.
Are you just at 1 HP?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you can do a little something before you go back into this fight.
I'm guessing it's stock up. The weapon.
His burial blade.
Oh! Oh, right, I forgot we picked up a badge.
Wow, you have a very short-term memory.
I'm sorry, I got taken in by everything
Yeah,
I just saw.
An
There's a
eldritch
lot.
abomination!
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, when the moon presence arrives, apparently the blood moon comes with it.
I see. I forgot about that. All that King Blood. Yeah, I should get him.
Let's see. Right hand weapons.
Go look at him.
Trick weapon wielded by Gehrman, the first hunter. A masterpiece that defined the entire array of weapons crafted at the workshop. Its blade is forged with siderite, said to have fallen from the heavens. Gehrman surely saw the hunt as a dirge of farewell, wishing only that his prey might rest in peace, never again to awaken to another harrowing nightmare.
Oh man.
Yoink!
Wow.
So
Hey!
That took everything I had.
he was kind of mercy. He was merciful.
He viewed it as a mercy, is what I'm
Yes.
gathering from it.
He said, not doing a lore dump till you're done.
7,000 blood echoes.
I only needed 48 to repair.
You know,
Welp.
For kids!
for children.
Yeah, now that I think about it, maybe it's good that you suggested talking Owen out of playing this.
Yeah. Maybe
You got
when
32.
he's a little older.
Yeah, I think when he's older, he might appreciate this more.
Let's get him started on Overwatch.
Yeah.
Overwatch is a good choice. There's no blood. Not that that matters.
No.
You
It's
can
so
punch things.
ruthlessly. It's so ruthlessly killing your enemies. Or healing, which is not as exciting sometimes.
No. Owen would get very attached. Owen's a lot like Kieran and getting very attached to lore.
Oh, good.
Ah!
There's just way too many. In terms of Overwatch lore, there's still way too many open gaps.
I think they're working on closing those, but I don't know.
Well, I know. I think they're working on another season of those
Mini.
those movie things.
Well,
Like
they
the
want
la-
to make an actual movie.
Oh shit, I'm numb.
Oh,
Be
shoot.
careful.
Alright, so ready. I'm gonna tell you what I think is gonna happen.
Where? In what?
this.
In this?
Okay,
Yes.
what do you think's gonna happen? I'm curious.
Oh, so I can say it out loud?
Well, I mean, you don't know what's going to happen.
No. Alright, so this is my guess. My guess is that this is like you
Go on.
like history repeats itself. Like
Well, we'll see.
oh, you killed it? Okay. Nightmare slain. The fuck does that mean? Oh, it's
That's a
raining
lot.
blood.
Lot of blood echoes.
Are you cold? Oh, good hunter.
Okay.
Go for it.
So, how that ending works is that you know that the umbilical cords are from great ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
By consuming those umbilical cords, you basically started the process of turning yourself into a great one. And the moon presence could not take over you and keep you in the dream because you had to consume those. So it was basically a battle you just had. And that battle completed your transformation. So you became a great one.
You became the slug thing?
You became a great one. Yes, that was you. That
Paul's a
was Paul.
sluggy!
Paul's a sluggy.
So
And the doll's taking care of him.
Aww.
And so that's the explanation of that ending.
So, but wait a minute. Isn't the hunter's dream going to now fall apart?
Well, we fought he just fought the thing that was controlling the dream. So
No, it's a great one. Even though he's been kind of reborn, he has control over his own dream.
that could be a theory.
So yeah, now the hunter's dream is your dream?
I suppose.
But
Okay.
he's the master of his own dream.
So I need to dump you some lore about Gehrman.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's do this. All right. I had to pull up an article for this because I don't remember everything. Okay, so basically, when the Beast Scourge started happening, Gehrman was the first of the Yarnamites to really start noticing the beasts and became the first hunter. If you have his garb, it tells you that by making adjustments to his everyday clothing and tools, Gehrman equipped himself to hunt the beasts. He became a well-known pioneer in the field of hunting beasts, taking up responsibility as a teacher and weapon designer. One of his most prominent apprentices was a woman who was distantly related to Annalise, Queen of Paleblood, Kuya-wielding hunter Lady Maria. Gehrman had a curious mania over Lady Maria, which she was unaware of. As the plague spread and more people became aware of it, the church began sending out specially sanctioned hunters of their own, and even recruited civilians to join the hunt. That's courtesy of Ludwig. Soon enough, Gehrman and his workshop became invalidated as the church set up a workshop of their own. Sometime after the Lady Maria went missing, and after the events of the fishing hamlet, Gehrman, in his grief, called upon a Great One to help him bring life to the doll, and with its assistance, via a contract, created the hunter's dream. The doll, however, in contrast to Lady Maria's personality, is a motherly figure. This made him grow bitter towards her to the point to offer her to the hunters, to use her. As the hunt dragged on and hundreds of hunters came and went, Gehrman realized he was bound to the dream and could never escape it. In his sleep, he calls Master Willem and Lawrence to free him from his dream.
I see.
So, that's basically what we were able to glean from that. So in calling the moon presence, he trapped himself in the dream. And that's basically treated like he was a surrogate of the moon presence.
So, shall we go through with thoughts?
Yeah!
Alright, should I start, or...?
Yes.
Yeah, you go.
So, obviously, I don't want to say I'm seasoned, because I'm not sure that's the right word, but,
Lightly seasoned, Old Bay.
I am experienced with the Soulsborne series enough to say that so far, this is definitely up there for some of my favorites. I loved the speed, I loved the trick weaponry, it was pretty straightforward, it was reminiscent of Demon Souls in so many ways, and I loved the fact that they brought back a lot of bosses. You guys didn't see it because you weren't there when I did my solo session, obviously, but the one Reborn was kind of like a reskinned Tower Knight in some senses, but also not in others, and Tower Knight was one of the more memorable fights in the game. So I was really happy they brought that back. Murgo's Wet Nurse obviously stood out for me because, Dan pointed that out, and it's again, the personal attachment thing. I loved the dungeons, and, there's not a lot that I can say I didn't like. There were a few minor mechanical things I would prefer, like being able to see how much it costs to level up in the menu rather than going back to the dream each time. And if Sony were to ever kind of, I guess, relent and maybe port it to PC, I would buy it again.
No, yeah, I could see it.
Alright, who wants to go next?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. So, little background. I actually didn't really get into Soulsborne until last year, and I got thrown into it because my lovely brother here was like, hey, I know this is a really hard series, but I think you would enjoy the story aspects, give it a shot. So I said, cool, yeah, okay, I'll go for it. And, casually got hooked. And it was him posting a clip of him fighting Father Gascoigne that convinced me to buy this game. Because I love the aesthetics, and I'm a horror junkie, so this is right up my alley. And I love the characters, I love the lore. I mean, in traditional FromSoft fashion, it's tragic. Very tragic. And nothing is right or wrong, and blah, 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 blah. But it comes up with a cohesive and thrilling story, and that's what I look for in these games. Plus, the weapons were badass. I love that Moonlight Sword. Shout out. Moonlight Sword. Just saying. Those are my thoughts.
Alright. Who's next? I mean, alternately, we can just listen to the music box.
I feel like it's better if we go together. Just because,
Hold on, alright, so wait a minute.
Because you threw us into this one.
You wake
Not
up...
at the beginning.
You wake up in Yharnam.
Yes, you guys were there for the first session. I
Yeah,
remember that.
I'm trying to put all the pieces in chronological order.
Yeah, go for it.
It took a lot.
You wake up in Yarnum.
Mhm.
Yarnum is a physical world. It's not a dream.
Right.
Right.
You basically came to Yarnum seeking Paleblood. That's all we know about the very beginning.
To cure an unknown ailment.
Okay. And then, somebody injects you with blood.
You sign a contract, so you
Yes.
take part in blood administration, so that's what kind of throws you into the nightmare.
So that puts you into the Hunter's Dream.
Yeah, more or less.
Okay.
Like
That
you're-
allows you to gain access to the Hunter's Dream.
Yeah.
Okay. So then you're like doing that.
Mhm.
Is the fishing village real? No, the fishing village was in the
That was
nightmare.
in the nightmare.
The fishing hamlet was taken by the nightmare.
It was a real place at one point.
Oh my god, it was Bill! It was Bill the whole time! Bill's the one who sent us into the nightmare!
Bill gave you blood administration.
I don't feel so bad about killing him anymore.
Oh my god.
Anyway, you were saying?
Hold on. So this is the beginning?
Then
Yeah,
it's New
this
Game
is New Game Plus.
Yes. Okay.
When you agreed.
Okay. So you do this.
Yes.
You wake up.
With like bloody doggo and messages.
Yes.
Are they gonna have top hats?
I don't think so.
Mildly disappointing news.
Anyway.
How can you, so how do you differentiate between,
What's a dream and what's not?
yeah.
That I don't rightly know.
That is, well, we know that Yarnum is the physical place where the hunt is going on. The hunter's dream is actually a dream. And then with the nightmare stuff, anything labeled nightmare is constituted as just that, a nightmare.
Okay.
It's not a physical world.
Okay.
Everything else that you have found is physical.
So the clock tower
The clock tower is part of the nightmare.
is part of the nightmare.
Yes.
Like
Like I said, these things did exist at one point,
Mhm.
but they perhaps don't anymore.
what about the people with the mushroom heads? That was in
the
the...
large
the
heads?
winter.
Winter lanterns, they only appear in nightmares.
No.
Oh, the ones in the research hall.
Yes.
I assume that most of what's in the nightmare.
That's it. That's in the nightmare too?
It's a representation of what happened leading up to the fishing hamlet
Okay.
disaster.
God, this seems like so long ago.
I woke up in Lady Maria's outfit with a giant fuck off sword. It was great.
Okay. So
Okay,
this
yeah.
is... Okay, so this
This is real.
This is real.
Yes.
To our knowledge, like there are so many unanswered questions I always have.
FromSoft likes to do that.
Yeah.
And then, alright, and so the lantern is the way to get into the dream.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
It's a little strange, but that's how it works.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. The ending.
Oh god.
He
Yeah,
has
Gave
his-
this man a scythe.
You have a scythe.
Your new game plus, buddy.
I know.
Not gonna do much.
Anyway,
Okay.
Okay.
so
What other questions do you have?
Okay. So that all happens. Gertie, dude. What is his name?
Father
Gehrman.
Gascoigne
No.
or Gehrman.
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 German. Yes.
Gertie, dude.
Gertie,
Sorry. I'm sorry. It was
Yeah.
funny.
Gertie makes the doll.
Well, he did that all before.
Yes.
this.
Yeah. So, well, alright, so he is... So beasts started coming into Yarnum,
Yes.
and he started doing the hunt.
Yes. He took notice of the beastly scourge and began the hunt.
Yes. With Maria, but he was kind of obsessed with Maria.
Yeah, and we don't know how or why.
Probably lost.
God, I'd rather not. You know, people ship it, you know.
So
Hey, I remember these
she
guys.
was like, peace.
Or she went missing
She went missing. Okay.
shortly after the fishing hamlet disaster.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And scales up.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Cha-cha-cha. Okay.
So in his grief, after, you know, the Healing Church took over the hunt because Lards was like, let's try blood.
Yes.
And So he had Ludwig be the first hunter of the church, and basically that invalidated all of Gehrman's efforts.
Yes.
And his workshop was closed down in place for the church's workshop.
So Gehrman was the first hunter. Ludwig was the first hunter of the church.
Yes.
Lawrence
Was the first vicar of the church.
Yes.
He established the healing church.
Yes. And then Mikolash was the defector?
Mikolash was a defector of the healing
You
church.
heard that too?
And
Yes.
created
Yep, that
the
was a
School of
cleric
Mensis.
beast.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Len.
I love it.
Okay.
He loves lamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
also has a butt ton of blood
I
echoes.
didn't realize I'd be the lore informant here. But,
Well-
you know, I'm okay with it.
I try not to look up too much.
Yeah.
Okay. So all that happens. What the shit?
It's not on fire anymore. Hooray.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All of that happens.
You, in this ending, in just the 3 umbilical cords, you become a Great One.
Yeah, you begin the process of transforming into a Great One. The Moon Presence tries to take over for you since Gehrman was here
Yes.
as the surrogate. But it can't because you're in the process of becoming a Great One, so it fights you instead.
Yes.
But when you defeat it, you finish the process of becoming a Great One, and you're a squid, Harry.
You become a fucking squid. You become a baby Great One.
Yes.
And so yeah, that's basically the story of it.
I kind of feel bad though. Like, I feel like a squid is downgrading.
Not if you have godly powers.
I mean, to be fair, the Moon Presence, apart from being very theatrical, it was impressive.
Oh, hey, bro.
Hey, Gehrman. Your hat changes.
Poor Sod. Yeah, his outfit changes for the fight.
Oh.
Okay.
If I stood any closer, this gun would be pointed at his dick. Anyway.
Look, I failed bad enough for the man, okay? Don't make him suffering worse.
So, what were your thoughts overall, though?
So wait, why was the Hunter's Dream created?
It was part of the contract when Gehrman brought
Summoned the Moon Presence.
to bring the
Okay.
doll to life.
I think probably Lawrence had something to do with it too. Who fucking knows?
Just go out.
And any hunter can get into the Hunter's Dream.
I think you must be a hunter to...
You have to be like an official hunter TM.
Yes, yes.
But then that begs the
TM.
question of, like, why is Paul a hunter? Was he given hunter's blood?
We don't know. That's the thing.
Well, either way.
But
Okay.
it's because you know that other hunters are able to go into the dream because if you don't talk to Eileen at all and you fight her towards endgame
Mm-hmm.
and she beats you, she said, "Do you still dream? Say hello to the doll for me." Which implies that she may have been she doesn't dream anymore, but she did
Yeah.
at one point, and she knows of the hunter's dream. And Jera says something very similar when he kills you. He says, "I take it you still have dreams."
So is the can the dream be classified as another plane of existence?
I guess in a way. But if you go through it, if you know, in this scenario, if Gehrman kills you in the dream, you don't dream anymore. You can't go back. Like,
So basically he takes away your hunter-ness.
well, the ability to go to the dream, yes.
Yes.
But everything else about you, I mean, I think you lose memories of the dream, supposedly, but some people still remember, and it's complicated. Hashtag FromSoft, it's complicated.
Okay. I'm still... Hold on, wait. My brain is still processing. Okay. You were so excited.
You know it!
You know him in his
It's-
sights.
I know.
It's fine, I know. Connecting the dots, it took me a while, too. It's okay.
So, okay. Okay.
Don't hurt yourself. It's okay.
Hey, Gehrman,
So-
I'm you!
I don't bother trying to hurt myself.
We match!
Well, one
Check
of
it
us
out.
has to change.
I'm a young Gehrman. Oh yeah. Represent. I am a dork, I know.
It's cute.
I'm glad.
So you become... And then...
Yeah.
the doll takes care of you.
Yes.
So if a hunter comes into the dream then, what after you become a Great One?
We don't know. People have speculated that you have a hand. Well, I know in different fanfics I've looked at. Going into fanfic territory here.
Oh boy.
Non-canonical.
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 People theorize that maybe as a Great One, you could somehow put an end to the Beastly Scourge.
Sorry.
And then end the hunt. And, transform the way that maybe Yharnam works.
At the risk of a spoiler, it sounds kind of like Mass Effect 3 when you take the synthesis route for the end.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So people theorize what you can do as Great One, what happens afterwards, but no one knows. Because that's all the game gives you.
Yeah, that she's like, oh, come here, Squiddy.
I'll take care of you.
Come here, Squiddy.
Basically.
I feel like, I don't know. I feel like the phrase every Great One
Loses its child.
and something, whatchamacallit, yearns for a surrogate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that is like very poignant to the ending. Because like she's essentially becoming a surrogate mother to you.
Yeah.
She could be a great one.
Oh god, don't make me think about that. I mean, nicest Great One I've ever met, but...
Well, they're not all malevolent.
No. But most
So-
are unfeeling at best.
Well, they're so high above human cognitive ability. I don't know.
Which is why you don't drink blood, Lawrence, you nasty!
Alright, yes. So Lawrence tried to become a Great One.
Well, he thought that blood would be another way of communicating with the Great Ones.
Yes.
Which is where he and his mentor, Master Willem, split.
Yes.
Because Master Willem was like, no, don't use the fucking blood.
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with you? And he's like, no, I'm gonna do it anyway. Bye. So he founded the Healing Church based off of that,
Mm-hmm.
which he used the blood so much that since we saw him in a cleric beast form in the nightmare, like I said, theorized that he turned into a cleric beast and was thus put to death by burning.
Yep, and that's why he was on fire.
Yes.
And Willem is the head of...
Bergenworth.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
There are so many layers to this
I
particular
feel like this
story.
is like Meet the Robinsons where they're trying to connect his family together.
Yeah.
What's Cornelius look like? Tom Selleck.
Okay, so Cornelius.
I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a
Gilbert.
fine time of it.
Orky.
Lionel has a special way of treating guests.
Yeah, in the Blood Moon phase, we found this window broken,
But I'm
Aww.
and one of the old Yharnam beasts wandering around out here.
So we're thinking that was Gilbert.
Mm-hmm.
This town is cursed. Whatever your
Beastly
reasons might be.
Okay.
plan a
But what I want to know, what the hell was Yharnam like in its heyday?
That's what, like, I would like to see a happy Yharnam. That would be kind of nice.
I'm playing around with that or something.
Like a nice Yharnam.
Well, as nice as a
As
theocracy can
opposed
get.
to bet.
As nice as a theocracy based on blood worship can get.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so it was always like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
well,
Healing Church always used
Well,
blood.
to a point, the Healing Church was established in Yharnam. I'm thinking that Lawrence brought
That
it
was
to
a
Yharnam,
little,
maybe
little
Yeah.
because
much.
of connections to Thumerians?
Yeah.
Guy on the ground. Guy on
Okay.
the ground.
There's a lot of stuff we don't know, a lot of stuff we have to fill in the gaps ourselves.
54. Oh.
Okay. Okay. Thinking.
Isn't there the procession?
Yep. Gentlemen. Behold!
Remember when he used to run away?
Yep.
Remember when we struggled on the same set of stairs over and over again?
Yep.
Good times.
Okay.
Alright.
Remember there was also that beast down here that you couldn't kill?
Oh yeah, the Executioner.
Yes.
I'll get him this time. I know his patterns.
I'm
Oh,
kinda hungry.
that's right. Yeah. So, while you're piecing that together, we can always explain it more.
Yes.
What were your thoughts overall on the project for the parts you were here?
I liked it. It's not a game that... I don't know if I would play it personally, but I thoroughly enjoy watching it played.
I'm glad.
That's totally fair.
It,
I have games like that.
so it was incredibly... And, like, once again, just the lore of it is incredibly enjoyable.
Everybody appreciates a good story.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a wonderful story.
Mm.
You did it,
Oh.
Pokey.
Yes.
Proud of you.
He's just gonna go kill the entire procession.
And I think what
Oh, until everyone gives their
what
thoughts.
Gehrman wears in the end sequence when you fight him is actually the charred hunter garb, at least on the top.
Yeah, but he had a top hat on.
Yeah, I need
Oh.
to but the KP wears his charred.
Watch you get wrecked.
I doubt.
I doubt too.
I feel really bad for him because the church is basically like,
Yeah.
like bitch, you don't get to have this anymore.
What? Oh, wait, Slash is over here.
And I'm
That's
like,
right.
Lawrence, please,
Slash.
don't be
Yeah,
an
he looks
ass.
like Slash.
Uh-oh.
Like, from Guns
He's
N' Roses.
dying. And there's a guy up here. I remember there was a guy up here somewhere.
Yeah, he's over here.
And basically,
Did you bite off more than you could chew?
No, Lawrence was in charge of creating this theocracy that instilled fear in its inhabitants.
Yeah.
Don't.
So I pity him, but also, what the fuck?
Yeah, pretty much you're all terrible people.
I feel bad for you.
Oh!
You make
That's the
terrible
guy that
decisions,
you
but
always forgot about.
wow, you're awful. Like,
Yeah.
I love you, but you're terrible.
You're all terrible.
Except for the doll.
The doll did nothing wrong.
I even became your mom.
Yeah. So, Andrew, your thoughts? Unless you weren't finished, Sammy.
No, yeah, go ahead. I'm still like, Andrew, what are your thoughts?
While I go around murdering things.
Alright,
You
yeah,
do-
Is it fair? My brain just feels like radio static.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm working through right now.
it took me a while too.
Do you think this is something you'd play on your own?
On my own, probably not.
I would like to see you play it.
I mean, I wouldn't mind, like, doing co-op with you. I'm sure Scott would help, too.
Yeah, because Scott has yet to finish the game.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh, I forgot about the dogs.
Lillipup!
There you Aw, yeah, it is a Lillipup.
I'm a Lorantis.
Caesar!
Your pants aren't wide enough.
He's
Okay,
a scyther.
so I'm sorry I don't have giant flare bell
He's a
bottoms.
scyther. There's also the guy on top of the carriage.
Yeah, I saw him there.
That is a pretty badass one.
Yeah, he doesn't have quite the kick that Bill's rifle did.
It's basically Marluxia. Which is why he loves it.
Yes.
I've always liked scythes.
Yeah.
He is a thing for scythes.
Yes.
Scythes.
And Gehrman would get along with Crash.
Scyther!
Okay.
She's still like.
I know,
oh,
our brains,
shit.
my brain just kind of hurts
Okay.
right now.
Basically, eldritch things. And people fucking know.
Isn't there
So, alright.
There are pups over here, right?
Crows.
What would happen if you did not ingest the 3 umbilical cords?
Probably a different ending.
And fought Gehrman?
Yes.
I meant to ask you about
Okay.
that, like with the
Alright,
endings.
so first I'm going to tell you what happens if you don't fight Gehrman.
Okay.
Basically, what happens, he cuts off your head with a burial blade.
Oh.
You wake up from the dream, and the doll says goodbye to you. And you wake up in Gehrman a new day. That's that.
But the same Yarnum.
I guess. I haven't seen the ending myself.
Oh yeah, big guy.
What happens if you do fight Gehrman without consuming the umbilical cords? You fight him, and the moon presence comes down like you saw, but is able to take control of you, and you become the watcher over the dream.
You
You
become a
take
new
Gehrman's
surrogate.
place. You take Gehrman's place.
Oh.
Yes, you're stuck in a wheelchair. I looked it up.
That sucks.
Well, I mean, you saw its spine, right?
Yeah. So, that's what happens if you don't consume the umbilical cords.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
True life.
So those are all the endings, I suppose.
Mhm.
So I guess the good ending is letting Gehrman kill you.
Yeah. That's supposedly the good ending.
Is it?
Yeah.
I-
Bad ending is, like, surrendering yourself to the moon presence, and then this is the true ending. Turning into a great one.
Yeah.
It did say, seek
Pups.
Paleblood to transcend the hunt.
Lillipup.
So.
Earth. Earth.
Or,
So, yeah, I guess I'll just get us to the Cleric Beast real quick.
for old time's sake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nostalgia. Which is weird because I only started this game, what was it? When did we start this?
January?
Yeah, thereabouts.
Okay.
Stretch out.
I'm really hungry.
Like I said, once we take on the Cleric Beast at least once, I honestly don't care if I lose these Blood Echoes.
It's a lot
But
less.
you
I know,
Killed
did.
the stupid moonlight presence.
Moonlight presence.
Moonlight presence.
Moon, shine
Like
down!
finding moonlight.
Well, I already know the last episode is going to be called Paul Transcends the Hunt.
Arf?
What?
Are those Stoutland?
No. Too wolf like to be Stoutland.
That's a mighty Yenna.
That's fair. Yeah.
Appropriate. Wait, Mighty Yenna sucks.
Shush.
Shush your whore mouth.
Mighty Yenna does suck, though.
Or
We're going for aesthetics, not stats, okay?
Yeah. Could also be like an
Oh
Absol.
my gosh.
Absols are prettier.
Absol are much prettier and not as wolf-like.
I was gonna say, they're much more like felines.
Yeah.
It's like a... Yeah, but it's claw... It's
I
like...
was about to say
Its
cat dog.
paws are more similar of dog.
I was about to say cat dog.
Reminiscent
No.
of dog.
No cat dogs.
Also, from the scythe that it has on its head to when it mega evolves, it looks kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, the scythe doesn't
Well-
look nearly as sharp. It looks like half of
everyone
them.
can have a beautiful mega evolution, okay?
Hey, Absol's Mega Evolution's cool. It's crap. It gets freaking demon angel. It becomes angels and demons. Let's be honest, but
Like the Dan Brown book?
pretty much.
Yes.
Now see, if you're in here when you're
Not
in the
everybody can
nightmare-
have a beautiful Mega Evolution. I'm looking at you, Glaylin.
What are you talking about? It's a lumberjack beard.
It's a lumberjack beard.
If you're in here in the nightmare, Bill actually has a delayed Molotov, which I actually have right here.
Surrounded
There
by
is a-
explosive barrels.
Yes. So, what we can do... Hi, Bill.
Oh god.
Basically, it's a time bomb.
A primitive time bomb. But a time bomb nonetheless.
So, I guess now we need Bill with a rifle in hand.
I want to meet a powder keg. That's what I want.
Want to meet a powder keg?
Yeah, the powder kegs were a branch of,
They were a heretic branch of hunters with their own workshop.
and basically they made weapons that would explode.
Yes,
Oh.
actually, let me pull up the badge in just a second. The lever's
That
down
is
here.
hilarious.
Where's the lever? Oh wait, no, this is one I just opened.
Yeah. Every time.
It's so...
Every time it's the second time!
Okay.
Okay.
The powder keg's adoration of complex design and big booms culminated in weapon designs that contrast with those traditionally of the workshop. The late powder kegs, bless their souls, had a motto: if a weapon ain't got kick, it just ain't worth it.
Okay.
I want to
Their
meet a powder keg.
souls.
I want to meet a powder keg. That would be fun.
Alright. We're pretty much clear to the cleric beast. I mean, we have Sloth and a couple of crows to deal with.
Yeah, that shouldn't be too bad.
Sloth! Hey, you guys!
Sloth? Oh gosh.
Yeah, remember Sloth, the dude that was banging on the door? Has
Yeah.
a sick NFL tackle that I always parry?
Sloth, man.
Fighter of the,
No. I'm thinking of, man, I'm stuck on the seven deadly sins
King?
again. Yes. King.
Ew.
The boar sign of Sloth. King.
We're kind of like
Do you
Muppets.
recommend, though, you should watch.
I might. I'll have to turn
You
HDCP
cannot
back on.
have it.
It made me want to punch a wall at first, but then it got good.
This is like me, or this sounds like Total Biscuit trying to watch Umaru-chan. He couldn't get past the first episode. Like, she was so irredeemably terrible.
Yeah, I couldn't finish Umaru-chan.
Now, see... here we are. Hello, darling.
Now what is this?
Cleric beast.
It's a cleric.
No, not just the cleric beast. What kind of dog is it?
It's a Wendigo.
Yeah.
There he is.
So it's a Lycanroc. Midnight form.
No, that's
Oh!
a werewolf.
Oh, shit!
What?
Harry right off the bat! That doesn't normally happen.
Yeah, it usually takes.
We're not going to be able to get another one unless I break a limb, and then it just regenerates it.
But
Oh.
yeah, this is what happens to people in the healing church.
They turn into this thing?
Clerics become the most terrible of beasts.
They become clerics. This is what Lawrence became, what Vicar Amelia became. But we don't know who this is.
You don't know which one this is.
Nope, we
It's
don't know.
assumed... There we go. Now I can parry it again. It's assumed that because it was a... Or you can buy the Hunter Chief emblem after this, that this was the captain of the hunt in the Healing Church for the night.
Because there are different ranks in the healing church. Black garb, there's white garb, which are a little higher than the black garb. Healing church hunters. And they're basically in charge of rooting out the scourge before it begins. Even to people who may not have the scourge, but they suspect they might have the scourge, which is why there's so much fear
Fair.
associated with it. And then there's the choir. The choir are basically the ones that are in charge of research
Nope.
and
Or is it just kind of
Oh,
trying to kill
lovely.
you?
This is kind of your introduction to the game.
Tutorial boss fight. Oh, hello there, Twilight. Wait, why does the Twilight Thorn sound like a tiny Italian man? Hello.
Oh.
I'm the Twilight Thorn. Please use the break raid on me.
Oh.
Sora, let me tell you about something more dangerous than the Heartless. It's called failing at the box office.
Got it. I gotta bring in that $100 first weekend, you know?
$100.
$100 million.
Oh, I was gonna say, $100 is a pretty low bar.
I mean, we can set low bars for any kind of movie like that. If they imitate any of the video games, it's just not worth it. They release a movie of Coded.
Oh god, it'd probably still be better than the game.
Dude, you should have heard him complain about having to listen to those cutscenes. I heard all about it.
I listened to some of those cutscenes, okay? I understand.
I heard those cutscenes, dang it.
They still haunt me in my dreams.
George.
Coded. That game still haunts me in my dreams.
One of my friends actually went and played it. I was like, why do you hate yourself?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we have stuff to talk about, though, with that, because I finally watched back cover.
Aha!
How was that?
So,
I relate. So when I was playing the game on my iPad, I chose Leopardus as my faction, and I totally 100% relate to the leader of Leopardus.
who's
Are
ready?
you gonna throw a fucking pebble at it?
You know it.
But they kill it.
Throw a Molotov!
Nope.
Oh, Pebble. Pebble was bitch.
You missed.
Bitch.
He's still not dead!
He keeps moving!
Oh no, you're almost dead! Don't die to the cleric beast at 1 health because you tried to pebble him.
You keep throwing it.
It's
I mean,
still fucking going.
you keep hitting it.
He's resilient to pebble. He's resistant to rock.
That's because it does about as much as a punch.
Why wouldn't you punch him dead?
There we go!
David and Goliath remastered.
Once again, you beat the cleric beast in one shot.
Look, it's Mensis.
What?
Blood rain.
Also,
Oh.
just want to point out, Paul is in desperate need of a shower.
He is covered in blood.
He's shiny.
That's why people have said that Bloodborne's
Lamp!
aesthetic is kind of like Victorian Ed Hardy.
Lamp.
Or Victorian Truck Stop, I think it was.
You love lamp.
Victorian truck stop.
This burial blade
Victorian
is wonderful.
truck stop.
Okay.
Aye, aye,
Alright.
Okay.
aye. Okay.
I think.
She's like, I think I understand now.
Yeah, it's one of those things you really have to mull
Just
over
take a
for a
couple
while.
days.
I was the same way when I beat the game. It's okay.
Hey,
No,
boo boo!
Stab the dog!
Stab the doll. Just kidding.
No!
She can take it.
She's done nothing wrong. No!
She's a surrogate mother of a great one. She can
Stop
take it.
Don't hurt her.
Do we up our skill further, or do we up our arcane so we can actually use the damn tiny tonitrus?
Tiny Tantra
No,
stuff.
call beyond.
Oh yeah, call beyond.
You remember the star explosion Yosefka did?
So what, you're level 122
Yes.
now or 21?
22.
Mm.
So, Call Beyond is something that requires 40 arcane to actually use.
It creates a star explosion. Stars go everywhere and people die.
Uh-huh.
Wait,
Yay.
like when the things were trying to throw stars on you?
It was the thing Mikolash did where I kind of, like, backed away from him, but I didn't
Yes.
power... Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Why did you buy 70 pebbles?
Because
I
you
bought
can.
7 pebbles.
Oh.
It cost him 70 blood echoes.
That's so expensive for
No, it's
pebbles!
not.
For pebbles?
10
It's a rock! Pick one up off the ground! Okay, look at the feet. Look at your feet. No. Look at your feet.
They're
Look
cobble-
at all the pebbles.
Those are too big.
Those are cobblestones, you dingus!
Okay, move to your left. Your other
Look at
left.
the urns! Look at the little urns. Aww.
Alright, but seriously, I feel like it's only appropriate that we create the doll, dressed up, in full garb,
he's so cute.
And with that, friends, have a good night. Now, off with you!
Bye.
Bye!
He tried to make a cool ending and failed miserably.
I thought it would be cooler than it was.
Squire Charming strikes again. Peace, y'all.
Oh, that was fun.